Hi Laura, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson today. So I was quite impressed. You was hitting it pretty good. A couple of bits that needs working. We can see when you get to this part here, those hands are just taking a long time to hinge. If we look at this lady here, when her left arm reaches horizontal to the ground like yours, we can see them wrists have cocked and the shaft is actually pointing upwards, where with you, you can see your left arm is horizontal to the floor, just the same as this lady here on the right, but your shaft is still outside the screen. So I just want to get them wrists hinging a little bit earlier. And you need to keep an eye on that left wrist because sometimes it bows rather than keeping that parallel to your left arm. So when we get to the top of your swing, it's a really good turn, but one, the club face is slightly shut because of the wrist, and two, the swing looks very short. Or if we look at this lady's here, you can see her left arm is actually in a shorter position than you, but the shaft actually is in a fuller position, where you imagine if we got your left arm in line with hers, which would be there. I mean, look how short your swing looks now compared to hers. So I just think we need to get that work on that wrist set. The second thing we need to work on, if we draw a line on your left hip, we draw a line on this lady's left hip. Can't draw a straight line, there we go. We'll see you move off it, which is cool. Look at this other lady, we'll see she moves off it as well. So you're both loaded to the top of your swing. Now, the difference between this lady here on the right is she's going to start shifting her hips to the left. So you can see that quite clear bump. Now what that's doing is when she's coming down to this sort of position here, 90% of her weight is on this left foot, and this right foot is hardly doing anything. If we look at yours, when you start down, we're going to see that you tend to stay most of your weight on your right. So I mean, look at your left hip, it hasn't even moved forwards of that line, and we can see all of your weight really is on that foot, and it's almost turned into a big scoop. I mean, look at your left leg, it's actually pointing. If we get rid of all these lines now, we can see your left leg is angled that way, where if we look at this lady, when she comes through impact, her leg's going to be angled the opposite way to you. So we can see that hers is more that way. So it's all about you moving forwards, Laura. So you've loaded up beautifully, get the wrist hinging, and then from there really start to move that left hip laterally forwards, so you can get into the shot, almost like you'd kick a ball or hit a tennis ball. You'd move forwards, and that would just help you out with the strike and get you in it a long way. It's good, Laura.